What you got? Is it bent?
I'm grateful, man. Oh, how could I complain? We are back at 1,000 trails we've been to before. The one with the beach access. Really windy. Gorgeous out. We're in southern Washington, and we woke up today to having this pretty much all day long. Not the weather I was hoping for to take the dogs out to the beach. We took the dogs up here yet last night to play some frisbee, and when I threw the frisbee for Bay, there was a deer out in the field. Tinker saw it and she was on leash, thankfully. Bay was focused on the frisbee, so this time walking up, we're gonna walk up a little quietly here, and we're going to see if there's any deer waiting for us. Oh, there's one right there. Hi. Well, that deer looks a little frightened, but not running away. Hold them both tight. You might want to get moving, dear. It's like, I'm going to stop and groom myself. There you go. Whoa, Bay. Bay. Let go, Bay. Came out to go get the garbage bins from the road, and this guy's walking through. Oh, girl.
Where is it?
Right here.
Hi, sweetheart. Jerry decided she wanted a bird feeder.
We are near Mountain Home, Idaho. Boondocking for a few nights. This is an old reservoir that has seemed to have dried out. There's a few loops here that you can go on to. The one further on where you can see trailer. See, right there. They there's a pit toilet there, and then the loop after that also shows on the map as having a pit toilet. We didn't need one. So Ray and I are in a disagreement. He thinks these animals that are out in the dry reservoir bed are horses, and I think they might be antelope, and we might both be wrong, and I'd love to have a closer view, but for right now I'm happy that the dogs aren't noticing them and going after them. There's just 3 of them out there. I think he's getting out the GoPro, see if he can get a closer view on it. So he doesn't think the GoPro showed well enough either. And my camera definitely didn't. And I'm really curious. So I put the dogs inside because they can't really walk on these things here. They're very pokey. And obviously we don't want them chasing after these animals. So I'm going to walk out without them. And I suppose I put their booties on, they can walk out here, but I don't want them near the wild animals. Oh, they're running from me. They are running from me. Look out my windows earlier and I saw like all these cars driving down a dirt road parallel to the freeway but closer to the freeway than we are. I thought they were going back out to the freeway, but it looks like they were finding their way out to this road. Bunch of Jeeps. They look like they're doing an off-road trek. Like they're just picking a way to go, and they're going. They look like about 20 of them. I miss my Jeep Wrangler. Pretty cool. Yeah. And now they're coming out from the other side of us. I really like this spot. Too bad it's not close to family in San Diego where we could stay for a couple of weeks at a time. Found this spot on iOverlander. And yes, that is the 15 freeway in the background there. We are about an hour north of Las Vegas. It's been quiet. Good temperatures. It's been in the 70s. All right, I'm off to go do some more exploring. Finally, we have ripped up the carpet to investigate where we have time to be able to work on it. So we ripped up the carpet. I should say Ray ripped up the carpet and he threw it outside. And this is what we found.
But we decided to come over here and take a look. Since we got all this water damage, this thing's completely shot. This whole board has to be replaced down here. But what do we have behind the wall? Why are we getting this big problem? Take a look. See where the insulation ends? They did not completely insulate. This entire piece is just a single 2x2 frame that goes around with a bracer in the middle. This is nowhere nearly properly made. So we're going to have to replace, buy some 2x2s. If they don't have 2x2s, we'll have to cut them. But we're going to have to replace the sections in between here so that it's an actual properly braced wall.
Hi.
Scraping off the mold on the surface.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'll run sandpaper over it, and we'll hit it with some kills. Kill off anything in the wood, and cut it off from moisture.
Alright. Cool.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
This is horrible. You shouldn't be filming. This is very bad. I'll do something productive. I'll go down the side. See, this is nice and easy. Make it sturdy. You shouldn't be filming me doing this part.
Well, I was just coming in here to admire your work
Oh.
on the kills you put down on the plywood.
It's gonna need another coat, but it's looking good for the first one.
Yeah.
Alright.
How's it going in here?
Going pretty good. Second coat's going on, but I can already tell it's gonna need a third.
Alright.
A lot of kills needed on this wood.
Better safe than sorry.
Yep.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Alright, so it's no longer going to be a bunk bed. It's going to be a storage shelf. And this is going to be Ray's office space.
Hi.
Hi.
Stuff goes on pretty easy. That glue in the back, did you show them that glue? That stuff's awesome. 3M. Tag
Oh,
it.
the can?
Yeah, we should tag that glue in the video. This stuff it rocks. And this stuff is the wallpaper that you got. The texture is almost like a shower curtain, but the edges line up so smoothly. If you do it right, you can't even see the crack. You can't even see the seam. It's really nice.
Careful where you step.
I got this, honey.
Here is the final look. Some storage on top. And the office below. This is where we have spent our Thanksgiving weekend. We leave tomorrow, Sunday. We're out kind of between Borrego and the Salton Sea here in Southern California. So we're out here, and this is just all dispersed campers. And it's actually even more incredible to see at night. Here we are. Is that a person on a motorcycle, or is that a person who hiked up there? He's still up there. It looks like he's on a motorcycle. And there's more than one person. And they now are taking off the other side. That is pretty cool. Wow.
What you got? Is it bent?
Okay, what are you doing? Let me know when you're done.
Well, my first draw of my bow showed that it wasn't as strong as I thought it was. Wasn't as flexible as I thought it was. And she snapped on the first full pull. That wasn't even 100 pounds of pressure I put on it. Hey, but I got my launcher done. I just gotta have something strong enough to pull on it. Launcher's done. It's got a trigger mechanism. It's all ready to go, and then I snapped my giant bow I was gonna put on it. Beautiful,
Bummer.
too. That bow was beautiful.
You did such great artwork on it.
It sucks. Oh well, move on to the next project.
My truck had a bunch of mud all over it. So my nephew is being very nice and washing my truck. Well, this is the first time I ran out of gas. Well, not completely, because on a diesel tank, you cannot run your tank completely dry. It can cause too much damage. So I'm within 3 miles of running out of gas. So I had to pull off of the freeway. I'm on the 10 freeway, almost to Beaumont. And yeah, I am now waiting on Ray to show up with a can of diesel fuel for me on the back of his motorcycle. First time for everything.
You guys gonna ride it up? I'd rather than y'all ride it up.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is what you're talking about.
We got some straps.
We left on Christmas Eve from San Diego, and we've decided that we were going to take the 40 across country going east. But that meant we were in some freezing temperatures for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And finally now, day after Christmas, came to Go AZ Motorcycles in Flagstaff, Arizona, and they were happy to help us get the bike onto the bed of the truck. Fantastic. Now hopefully we'll be able to sell the motorcycle when we get to Alabama. Thank you for watching The Local Pond.
My bones make me tired, but I blink into relief. Rising sun. In my chest, the warmth of freedom. Out on the road in the light. Stars light on the inside of my eyes.
If you have any questions, comments, or requests, please leave them below.
I feel the music running through my veins. I'm grateful, man. Oh, how could I complain? I hear the music running through my veins. I'm grateful, man. Oh, how could I complain? I feel the music running through my veins. I'm grateful that I know how could I complain. I feel the music running through my veins. I'm grateful that I know how could I complain.
We will return with Season 4 on March 31st. Please remember to
Like, subscribe.
and share.